This is Jam Nation.
With Jonesy and Amanda.
The celebrity who's being outed as being a terrible person is James Corden.
What's James done?
So James Corden has a Tonight Show. He's English. He's got a Tonight Show in America. And a segment of that Tonight Show is carpool karaoke. I often wonder if they go through a tunnel. Is it carpool tunnel? Anyway,
Right.
it all started when he did a comic relief...
With George Michael.
Yeah, comic relief sketch with George Michael, and they sang together in the car.
And that was funny.
I like it. Since then, he's had so many celebrities in that car. Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, and they sing along with him. Paul McCartney.
I want to be famous, the star of the screen, but I can do something in between. Let's go.
You pull a face. I like it.
I feel that
And I want him to be a nice
it's like
guy.
Game of Thrones for me. I've just come to the realisation I'm not going to watch Game of Thrones. You know, this House of the Dragon, my wife loves that
What's
show.
it got to do with this?
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm not going to watch it.
All right, well, it's not for you.
It's not for me.
But
I'm not into dragons and fantasy or carpool karaoke.
Okay.
That's me.
He looks like a nice guy, though, and I wanted him to be a nice guy, but apparently he's not very nice in restaurants. And this is often what happens. Same thing with Ellen. One story comes out, then a whole stack of stories come out. So the owner of a New York restaurant called Balthazar has claimed that James Corden is the most abusive customer he's ever had in 25 years in the shop. He said he's a hugely gifted comedian, but a tiny cretin of a man. So he's had to ban him and kick him out. Or, he's never allowed to go there again because of a couple of incidents. The first incident, James Corden found a hair in his meal and said to the manager, "Get us another round of drinks this second. Take care of all our drinks so far. This way I won't write any nasty reviews for you." And apparently he was incredibly abusive. In another incident on another day, apparently the comedian was having brunch with his wife. She ordered an omelette, an egg yolk omelette with salad. When it arrived, it wasn't cooked to her liking because there was a tiny bit of egg white in it. And he insisted that the meal be taken away and prepared again.
Right.
When the meal came back, instead of salad, there was fries with it. James Corden began yelling like crazy to the server. This is what it says here. "You can't do your job. You can't do your job. I should go to the kitchen and cook the omelette myself." He was so nasty and so rude that the staff were traumatised.
She's getting an egg yolk omelette.
How weird's that?
So instead of that's the healthy option, the egg white option. Gee, her cholesterol must be through the roof. No wonder she didn't eat the fries.
Well, he has since apologised. This is James Corden. Since these stories came out, James Corden has said in the last 12 hours he's called up this restaurant owner and apologised profusely.
Good.
But then I saw this story.
Here we go.
And these are just, they're stories that people say, "I was on a plane and this is what I saw."
This is just gossip around the water cooler between us.
But this is a great one. Half an hour into a New York to London flight, passengers in business class noticed a woman with a crying baby being brought through the curtains by a flight attendant. They looked on in mild horror as they saw the attendant directed to an empty seat next to James Corden. Expecting a huge celebrity hissy fit to kick off, Corden's cabin mates were impressed to see that he didn't say a word. He didn't make any sort of complaint. He simply put on a pair of noise-cancelling headphones, pulled an eye mask over his eyes, turned away from the woman and went to sleep.
Fair enough.
Pretty decent, they say. When the plane landed, passengers were surprised to see Corden remain seated as the woman with the baby struggled to open the overhead locker. And even more surprised when she turned to Corden and said, "For F's sake, can you at least hold the baby while I get the bags down?" The woman was his wife and the baby was his baby.
Boom!
Boom!
Oh, that's great.
So James Corden has got a lot of mopping up to do at the moment.